G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripple week. What do we got going on in this video? I do a late night walk in the mist. Of course, we check out what Nay's up to in the woodshop. A whole lot of garage stuff, leak update, all the roofs finished, a new door, and a very cool petrol nozzle handle. Plasma cutting dramas. Nay does me a new sign for the outside of the garage. And we've got some BB news and shit. Righto, let's go for a walk up to the train station in the mist. Rightio guys, it's bloody crazy. I was on the computer. It's like, actually, here's the time. It's 1:48 in the morning. Anyway, I've been on the bloody computer just going, getting all those emails, bloody, finally getting back to people on emails, on the crew side, in the forum. I didn't realise there was like so many unapproved stuff, and I was just going through them, and some of the photos which I'll put in this video. Yeah, anyway, walked outside and all the mist is like crazy. And I know when I come up here to the train station, that always looked pretty cool, so I thought, bugger it, I'll come for a quick walk and just get some footage of it. Yeah, I just love the way that does that, the light does that, you know, I don't know what the hell you call that, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's really cool. Cool as. Well, there you go. Bloody hell. Whew. Did a bit of a quick walk up here. I'm nearly getting puffed out. Very quiet, nothing going on anywhere. Man. Look at that, just a big whiteout. Everybody's in bed, fast asleep. Can't even hear any cars on the main road down there. Oh, now I can hear one. Righto, better go home and go to bed. Rightio guys, let's see what Nay's up to in the woodshop.
Look at you bringing me coffee.
Hey, look at this.
The things you'll do to keep me working.
Rightio, so as you can most probably tell, you could hear Nay, you can hear me. We are now running dual. She's got one of those on, I've got one of these on. Yes. Microphones. But what I'm going to do, just I know this is what's Nay up to in the woodshop, but
she's not up to much, so it doesn't matter.
No, well, that's it. But we will get to it. I'm just going to get this camera, open this up, and then I'm just going to show you the amount of bloody bullshit you got to go through to get this kind of stuff going. So this isn't, normally I would just come in here and just surprise Nay and say, whatever. But I had to come in here, I had to get the cameras set up, I had to put a lapel thing on me, turn them all on, blah, blah, blah. And now my camera, which normally just looked like this a little bit bigger, now looks like this. Big bloody schmozzle of wires and all that kind of crap to do this.
Not so discreet anymore.
No. So I wanted to show, because I know for quite a while people are saying about, you know, you should get a lapel mic and, you know, do-da-da-da-da. And the way that I do my videos, you know, I don't sit down in front of a camera and, you know, have my little studio and I just sit there and do the talking head stuff. I'm run and gun type bloody thing. So I just grab a camera, flip open the thing, and I'm doing stuff and you're coming along with me while I do it. As soon as I start adding in all this stuff, my brain goes, shit, oh, I should get the camera out so that guys can see me do this. But then I go, oh shit, I've got to get the lapel. And you know how our brains work, we won't bloody do it. So I don't know where I'm going with that. I suppose I'm saying I'm trying me hardest, guys. Righto, shut up, enough about me. Did you drink your coffee? Have a drink. Did I sound like a wanker this just then?
No.
No?
You're not a wanker.
Righto. So, what have we got here? Nay's doing me a special. I've jumped the queue, haven't I? I've got special privileges.
Yes.
And I've jumped the custom sign making. I'm gonna take you out there, and I'm gonna show you the finished product stuff. And this is a sign that's going to go out there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the champion. I'll be able to show them in the man cave.
Yes.
I see you doing. Oh yeah, you got a couple of small ones there.
Yeah. So there'll be 2 smaller ones done. Just. Yeah, go on, show them what you did.
Yes, and well, this is all part of the process, isn't it?
It is all
Sometimes
part of the
a sign
process.
you can just bank, like this one's going to be a really simple one, very straightforward.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, but I think the victory sign was quite tricky.
Yeah.
And this is another one, so the boulevard. And this has gone through a whole heap of state. I should have shown us bloody doing it. I actually ended up coming in here and just putting lines around it, changing that. That was silver, so we changed that to white. And then there was the whole trying to do different bloody distressing. And so this is not what it's going to look like. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not.
It's hideous.
Yeah, all right, it's hideous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a kill it with fire, that one.
Yeah, so, yeah, some of these signs, you just...
Sometimes they get made 3 or 4 times before I find one that I go, yes, that works.
Exactly, that's it, yeah. And sometimes I see what she's saying, I'm going, no, that's fine, it's fine, but no. And then it always ends up coming out better.
Eventually it comes out okay, yeah.
Bloody hopeless. All right, I'm going to go and I'll first show them that, and I'll show you what I'm doing around here. I need to drink my cuppa.
You drink your cuppa. I've got to go do stuff.
Oh, actually, you might want to take you out of the system, eh?
That'd be good because they don't want to hear the things that I say out loud.
Turn that off. Cool, so now it should be just me. Even though I've got 2 receivers, I don't know, see this is where it all gets tricky. Let's just hope this all works. Rightio, so this roof is now all done. And I tell you what, it just looks so, it's just adding so much more character to the shed. Obviously, we already seen that one. Working fantastic. Loving that. So there's going to be lots of different signs, garage style signs, whether it's batteries, tyres, so this is now completed, so that's all been framed up. Bloody brilliant. Now actually what I'm going to do now, I've still got to show you the champion sign, is I know some people are talking about this leak that I got around here. It's still not, we've had lots of rain and it hasn't leaked. That's not the leaky spot. That was the leaky spot. I've got plenty of water sitting on there, nothing is leaking. I'm going to put a couple more coats of the bitumen rubber all over this again. And the reason why I'm doing that and not doing the proper fix is because, as I said way ago, and I know we get new people and some people forget, blah, blah, blah. This is going to have a roof on it, so that's going to actually be dry. It was going to be a lean-to. Once we get the new fence along the side, we're going to put a lean-to across. But now, looking at these, I'm now believe what I'm going to do is actually do that the whole length of this shed. So that'll come out like that. So I think, obviously this is the side gate where we come in and out with the motorbikes. So I think that'll actually look pretty good coming through. So it'll look good, it'll be functional. You know, it'll keep all me, you know, you can see the bloody rust coming up already on that. So I'll be able to, you know, bikes are bloody in the rain, be able to store stuff under the cover. So then that concrete there will pretty much remain dry, and then I don't have that problem anymore. Rightio, thought I'd just better bloody make mention of that. Now, since I've got this covered in, I can now do my door. And the door is currently in here. So this is the new door, which I ended up buying from Bunnings. Just turn that fan off for a minute. I bought this from Bunnings. Now I thought that I could have got plyboard, glued them together to make a door, and it would be a cheaper way of doing it. When I worked it out for the particular size, it ended up going to be costing about the same amount, more work though. So $108, got myself a solid core door. But there's the trick. There is a trick, a solid core door, which I would have thought was just solid wood. It's not. So normal internal doors have a solid frame, and then in the middle it's like a honeycomb type of, what do you call it, cardboard. But they're saying that this is solid core. Let me show you what that is. All right, down to the old danger shed. Now I did put it here. Oh yeah, so there is that there, and that one there is the top. So if I grab both of these, righto, so let's have a look. So what they have is, this is what they normally have for the internals. This is for external use. But see how they've got the solid wood there? So it's framed, but then the inside part, it is solid, but it's actually particle board, which isn't very good when you've got to cut it. And I didn't realise that, because that is not a standard door size. So clearly I had to cut that much off and that much off. Now it had a sticker on this saying, and Matt actually came over and he said with the doors they normally say to cut even off either side. And I'm going, well, it's a solid door, it doesn't matter. And he goes, no, they normally have a sticker on. Anyway, we're reading the bloody sticker, and hey presto, yeah, they tell you. So I went, well then this can't be a solid one. So then I had to think, well shit, I don't want to cut even amounts off and then have particle board on either side, because then to put the, I'm rambling, aren't I? But I'm going to keep going. To put, screwing this into particle board would not last at all. You need it to be going into the solid wood, hence why they have that there. So I'm going, oh shit. So what I decided was, right, just lop off exactly what I want on one side. That will leave me one side of this door having that, and that'll be the side that I use for that. Off the top is the same problem. So the wood side down the bottom, because that's more prone to getting water splashing up or whatever, getting into it, so you keep that to the top. So then I went, right, cool, cut it all up, beautiful. Now how am I going to weatherproof it? So what I did was I got PVA glue and just smeared it all over that, covered it in, let that set and dry, so it just makes it all, I suppose it seals it. Remember guys, I'm not an expert, I'm not a chippy, I'm nothing. This is just what I think in my head, whether it's right or wrong, so don't follow me. So yeah, did that, and then once that dried, I put, bloody hell, the cockies, I don't know if you can hear the cockies, they're going crazy out there. Builder's bog. So then I ran builder's bog all the way over that and over the top. So basically, yeah, that one there, that's the builder's bog on there. And what side I can, no, yeah, this side. That side is the cut side, so it's got the builder's bog on it as well. So that should seal it, basically. And then for the bottom, it's the hardwood, and the side where the hinges go in is the hardwood as well. So hopefully that that works. I think it will. Should be pretty good. Got just a simple bloody deadlock thing. Create a lock, and then I'll create some bloody whiz bang. I was thinking I was going to do maybe a bank vault door or whatever, but now that I've got, yeah, it's this look, I just thought it would look a bit tacky. So I'll most probably end up doing something like what I did with Nay's door, just that plyboard stuff to make it look a bit like a barn door. I don't know, I'll change it up a little bit. I might maybe rust, I don't know, I'll do something, whatever. So now actually I want to show you that up there. So that's the sign that Nay's doing, is the champion spark plugs. And obviously I'll get her to do more that I'm going to hang just around the place, put them on the bloody shed and all that kind of shit. Cool. Rightio guys, so now the exciting thing is I get to get my shit to get done board. And I reckon we should be able to mark off a few different, can we see that guys? I'll bring you over closer. Rightio, so what have we done? Garage rear window framing and roof. That is done. Brilliant. Garage side window and door roof. Just completed that. Garage roller door roof. That is now done. So what have we got left, guys? Garage bench, drawers and shelves. Outside sink. Petrol bowser changed to shell. The Vice Duvalakis. Paint house, but that's Matt's got to get that done by the end of the year. Frame house windows, yep. Build new wooden door for garage. Build new wooden door for the garage. I'm currently doing that. So I reckon this and the bench, drawers and shelves are going to be, we'll get that one done. Then I'll most probably get stuck into that. Rebuild shack, I've got to get out there and do that, but the weather's been bloody miserable, absolute miserable. And then I've got the trailer revamp. So that brings me, let's grab out the ride stuff. Just because I did ask, someone actually asked about the, what do you call it, the ramble, the Bendigo ramble for August. They noticed on the website that it was still, yeah, was it going to be going ahead? It can't go ahead. It's just, it's illegal. We can't do it. So basically all these rides for 2020, with the exception of tag along crew rides, they're just, I've cancelled them all basically. We still have that Castlemaine one that everybody paid for, and as they all know that at any time they can get asked for a refund, or as soon as we can get out and do it, we'll do it. But the rest of them have been cancelled for 2020. And then obviously as I do rides, you know, I put it out to those that can actually come out on rides and do that. Those will continue to happen, but none of the supported or anything like that. So it's a bit of a bugger, but that means that it'll give me a good chance this year to, I want to do a revamp on the trailer. It works really good, but I reckon I can make it even better, and that's what I want to do. The Jeep pretty much is, its setup is, I don't know, I think I can lessen some stuff on the Jeep because I've had a lot of stuff on that Jeep, you know, hijacks bloody stuck up the top, and I just don't use them. So I'm thinking I might, with the Jeep, go through it again and see if there's some things that I can remove off it, lessen up on it, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, we'll see how we go, guys. Rightio guys, so I've gone a little bit bloody ahead and I've got this door done. So there it is. That is the new door. It all fits in. It all works. I'll show you. We've got the lock in there. Boom. That's the other side of it. So obviously we've got a couple of boo-boos there, which I've purposely left to show you. It's a little bit, I don't know if you see that, but yeah. So the problem with this door on this shed is that, I don't know how many mil this bloody, so I've got a thick door, forget about that bit there, just that. But in here, where the other door was, it's only very thin. So I had to put the hinges out a bit, and then you'll even notice, see that? I just had to sand that thinner there, just so that this door would actually close. Now it does. So I'm pretty bloody happy with it. I did some bit of trim up there, some trim in here. I've bought that little thing, weather strip, which will go down on the bottom. Now this stuff here, we bought this Duvalaki. We put it up there as per the instructions. 60 mil off was to be the center from the edge of the door. So we drilled a big bloody hole in there. And then I realized that because this door opens outwards, so most doors, and if we have a look in like this one, and if you think of your house, your external doors always open in, don't they, Nay?
Yes, they do.
She said yes they do, just in case you didn't hear that, because I've only got the...
You're talking about doors opening in?
Go, say it again.
I said, are you talking about doors opening in?
Yes.
Yeah, they always open in. Well, they should.
Yeah, so they did, yeah, so it opens in, which means...
Of course you'd be special and not have one that opens in.
Well, that's it. So that's how this would normally set up. But given the fact that my one opens outward and, oh my, Perks, what are you doing? You're gonna poop over there. God. Where are we, guys? Sorry, hopefully this isn't going stupid. So the whole setup was just totally wrong. I knew that this should have been offset, but when I did the drilling, I just got all excited and just went straight ahead, stuffed it, went righto, cool, drilled a hole here, back out, and then we're thinking about, got some cool, I'm going all over the joint. This is going to be a handle. That's going to be a door handle for the inside. That's going to be a door handle for the outside. The reason that's going to be the inside handle is because when we go to close that, I want it to be able to go all the way back and not be kind of like stuck out ajar like that. What did we? So yeah, we did that, and then we thought about where's the handle going to go on the inside, and it was like, all right, we need to put it down here. So anyway, I'm just going to sand that up, paint it over, that'll be done. This is a bit of pallet wood and that is plywood, so it's a bit of a mix, but it's only had one coat, so that'll get another coat. The other thing was that because this would normally be, how would it work? Hang on. Oh, I got in here in me bloody bin. Where did it go? You have no idea how long it took me to find that out of that bloody rubbish bin. So that's the locking thing. So normally that would have sat, how would have it sat? It would have sat, I don't know. It doesn't matter. You don't care about it at all. I've just had to do a thing like that. See that? Boom. Now, hey presto, Beautiful. We are all sealed in. There's a gap down there, but that's what the weather strip's gonna, and we didn't want that touching the ground, obviously. Cool, bananas, I hope that's caught you up. So, fit the weather strip, make these two handles. I'm gonna do that one first, then I'll tackle that one, which I'm gonna show you guys. Nays, look, we've got these. Nate already done one of them, but she put a clear coat on it, and this is done with spray paint, which is not what she normally does the signs with, because this is not distressed or whatever. And it all bubbled up and stuff apparently, so she had to redo it. Anyway, those two will be right to go to the customers. And these, check this out. Hello. So that's the ones that Nay's done for me. So she's done a big one as well. Hopefully I should be allowed to touch these things. That's the big one. That's the little one. But I'm only going to put the little one. That little one is going around. I reckon that's going to whack. I don't know if you can see that. So we'll whack that up there. Right, now the other thing that I've noticed in here, so now that we've got the roof over that window, roof over that window, and then of course the roof over the roller door, it's a little bit darker in here. It's noticeably darker. Still fine to work in here, but I may have to put maybe a couple of extra lights. I kind of like it a little bit dark, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Righto, let's get this handle made. Sorry guys, I totally missed what I think I was bloody banging on and then I forgot. So when you buy one of these bloody locks, that thing there is actually opposite. That thing there is not coming out this way. So when I got it, and I thought, oh no, I've got the wrong one. I should have bought, maybe they have a reverse one for the way that works. Anyway, Nay said maybe you can turn it around, and I think, oh no, it's not going to be the... Anyway, we opened the back of this up. We were able to flip this around, and hey presto, it worked. So that was really, yeah, that was a bloody great design. So yeah, if you have a situation like I do, where you've got a funny setup, you can still use these. You just flip that thing around. Brilliant. Look at that, and the mistake is gone. Oh, builder's bog and paint. Righto, so now I've got to paint the hole properly. But there you go, brilliant, mistake gone. Rightio guys, so now to make this handle, I've just done some measurements on there. Just guessing it, but basically it's going to be a handle that's this way, and my hand fits that in between there, so it should be pretty good. When you roll this out here, put the old protection on. Done deal. And now all I've got to do is do the old tappy thing, and make sure I get the you know what, yeah. Righto. Might bring you over that side. Righto, so that's got to be out, that's got to be that way. Right, so, oh Mark, get it right. This always does my head in, which way? So that's got to come out like that. So if that's got to go that way, surely. And then that's got to go back. Oh, and that always becomes a trick, doesn't it? Damn it. Should have I done that first? So if I do it the opposite, we'll see if we can get this. Right, how do I hammer that? Cool, so I should have done that one that way first. Right, so that's got to go back over. So how do I do that? Because this thing's not going to allow me to do it. Ooh, that could have been close. All right, hang on. So geez, I reckon I got it, guys. Hey, that'll do the trick. Rightio, so I'm presuming that's, yeah, I reckon about, so do the key, dung dung, pull. Perfect. Right, so now I just got to clean these edges up, round them over a little bit, but Nay will kill me if I put that all over her signs. Right. Oh, eye protection. Rightio, so there we go, guys. That should bloody, hopefully you can see that. Is it blurry? I don't know. That's done. All I've got to do now is spray paint it black, which is, oh no, I've got to drill the holes. Drill the holes, Mark, drill the holes. Rightio, so, bloody, about there. Well, it makes a lovely noise. One down, one to go. Yep. Just knock off those ends. Oh, bloody signs in my way all the time. Done. Now we just got to paint it. Rightio, guys, so let's do a quick bloody job of just spraying this, just quickly. Nothing special. Turn around. I'm going to most probably cheat, get the heat gun on it just to tack it up a little bit, but because it's epoxy, I don't think, it's not air time or whatever, it's a chemical reaction time, hence why it takes longer than the other stuff, which is like air drying or whatever. But I want to get this on now just so that you guys can see the finished product now. So that's it, done. Get the yeah. Rightio, heat gun ready to rock and roll. Oh, it's nice and warm. Woo. I'll come back to you. I'll stop wasting all this bloody footage on shit. Rightio guys, so this door is just about nearly bloody dry. That's the beauty of water-based paint. I don't know, I reckon, what do you reckon about there? Ah! Big finger mark. Ah! That's all right. Adds to the character. All right, bottom screw in. That is done. Oh, look at that. I've even got it a little bit bloody crooked. That's ergonomics for you. Rightio, so I'll put the key in there. Oh, stop it. So, boom. I'm not going to touch it anymore, but that's it. That's done. Do that weather stripping. Right, now, before putting, I've got to cut this to size because remember that door is a smaller door. But today, a lot of people, when I'm using when I use the normal drill, people say, get yourself an impact driver. I've got an impact driver. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. There are times to use an impact and there are times not to use an impact. And sometimes I just get it wrong and I just, whatever. But anyway, another thing that people say is to get one of those magnetic things. Now I use these Erwin drills and I like the long ones. They just always work for getting into places. So one's a Phillips and one's a square. So the screws and stuff that we use, there's obviously the Phillips, but a lot of the stuff is coming out now square, and I prefer the square heads. They just work better. But I've now got Erwin, and I didn't realise, I always thought it was kind of like a funny setup how they got that there, but there's a reason for it, and it's this thing that you can buy, which is an Erwin thing. That, hang on, which way? That way. Goes in there. So that there is magnetised to there, but then here, if I was to get a screw, get it in there. Hang on, if I get right up close, maybe it'll bloody focus. Maybe I should put my glasses on. Oh my God. I was showing Nay, I said, oh Nay, look at this, it works so well. I was using, let me get the big, it goes on there and it's, so I've now got one of these magnetic things. Let me get the other screw. Righto. So there's your thing. There's a screw. Boom. Look at that. That is just brilliant. Ripper. So there you go. I've now got it. Let's get the weather stripping on. Rightio. So this has been cut to size. Look at that. Beautiful. Now I know people are saying, Mark, the weather stripping's supposed to go on the outside. Well, I can't because it would be pointless doing it that way because this door is actually hanging over. And it's, I don't know. This is the way I'm doing it, guys. So look at that. This is, I'm loving this. So all the guys that have been saying for so long about Mark, get the magnetic bloody thing, you'll just save yourself so much time. Hey presto, thank you, I finally bloody did it. Done. So, boom. Excellent, done deal. Right, now I know you guys are waiting for me to bloody do, well, you're going, what the hell, how are you gonna make a handle out of that? You're waiting for me to do it. But look, That's it, that door. Now we've decided we're going to have all types of signs on that door. But that is now all sealed up and all up the top because all this was all metal and bloody open. Just put that in there today. So yeah, brilliant. What the hell is she doing? She's banging and clanging over there. Let's have a look. What are you doing, banging and clanging and making all this noise?
I was putting a lid on the paint tin after I cleaned it all up.
Cool.
What are you doing?
All the doors all done.
All done.
Yep.
It's got a handle?
Yeah, it's got a handle. I've got to...
You've really got to stop trying to trip up.
See, this is the problem when I'm just running this thing.
Oh, you want
You're talking. You're talking and they actually can't hear you. So now I've got to stand over close to her. So
Because I'm whispering.
yes. So now we've got to shuffle so we can talk. There's, oh, actually, all gone. Oh my God, this is so difficult.
Why is it difficult?
Because they can't hear you like normally.
You put a fingerprint on it.
Oh, I know.
That is so typical of you.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to get it done for the guys to see it straight away.
And you've got the weather strip.
Yep, weather strip's on.
Oh.
The mistakes are gone.
Mistakes. They were the trial. They weren't the mistakes. Nice.
That's it.
So you're sleeping in the doghouse tonight?
No.
But it's like weatherproof.
Yeah. No, it's not because...
But it is.
No, because that's not weatherproof down the bottom.
Oh, we could put a little blankie across it.
No.
You've got to...
Stop it.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
She's such a bitch to me sometimes. Rightio guys, so this handle thing that I want to make, I didn't make this up. There's plenty of ones that have done this on the internet where they make a handle for doors and stuff like that out of old ones of these. Nay bought this for me. I don't know whether it was Christmas, a birthday or something like this. It's been sitting up there. So I figured what we've got to do is make a plate. This is going to get mounted here. We've got to weld a thing where, you know how it normally, at the gas station, it sits in it. Here we're going to cut a hole, which will also cut a hole into the door. So this will kind of like sit in there and somehow I'll most probably screw it in there. And then basically that will become the door handle. That's the idea. Let's gutty get cutting. Right, eye protection. Now, I don't know if you guys realise or not, but this was actually the fire pit. I didn't really ended up liking the fire pit. I used it quite a few times and it didn't leave a big enough coal base. Anyway, so now I'm putting it to good use. Righto, give that a clean up. No, actually, I've got to cut corners off. Righto, just to, I don't know, make it a bit more finessed, I suppose. I'll try and take an even amount off. Oh, what am I doing? These stupid. Why do these always? Here we go. That'll get me. That'll get me there. Looks about even. That gets me that one. Oh, I swear to God. There we go. That's too much. All right, I reckon that'll do the trick. Righto, so now we just got to bloody clean her up. Now I might just give it a quick buff over. Rightio guys, so that's it. Gonna leave it as rough as that. I don't know what side, most probably that side's gonna be the facing out bit. Got our, these are the screws, just bloody timber screws. They'll just go straight through. That's what they're gonna look like. So now, I've just had Nate in here while I was drilling these holes. And that's the shape that we're gonna want to be sitting up there like that. That's the first prototype. And that's what this will sit down on, basically. So, cut that out, and then we, I think we're gonna get the plasma cutter out, because I actually got it back from Matt. It's been sitting in his shed. And I'm gonna give it a whirl, see if we can cut that shape out using the plasma cutter. Rightio guys, so this is another little new tool that I got today. Actually, I should put my short lookers on. Scribing bloody tool, I suppose, is what you'll call it. So many times, like poking in things to, you know, mark where you want to drill a hole, or I finally got one today. Look at that. They'll end up with a hole here. And then we will be drilling a hole, but that doesn't matter. Rightio guys, so we've got this little plasma welder that Nay bought me. Nay's here, she's supervising to make sure I don't blow myself up or do something silly. So it's pretty much like welding, you've got to get it connected, you've got power, except we've got the air compressor hooked into it. I'm just gonna turn it on. Got this little bloody, I've only had one shot with this before, and that was at Matt's place, and it was ages ago. Hang on. So I'll just do a test piece at the minute. I thought it was going to be faster than that. Are we missing something? Like air? Doesn't feel like there's any air. Amps, that's on. Oh, here we go. Righto, we figured it out. We weren't getting any air. So am I going too far away from it, you think?
Possibly. I know that when Matt and I did it, it's quite tricky to get the
Yeah.
right distance.
Okay guys, so that's when we overload the power. There's a torch right next to you, eh? All right. Oh, where are we? That's not that one. We're all good. Rightio guys, so I've now packed up that plasma cutting Duvalaki thing, because that ain't gonna do it. It will do it, I've just got to learn how to do it, but I want to get this job done. So I know I can cut this out with an angle grinder, so I'm just going to cut it out with the angle grinder, get that done, then we can weld it on there and keep on moving on. And of course, I'll obviously do the video in the man cave or Tuesday or whatever of me trying to learn how to get that plasma cutter working. But I need to look at some instructions, videos or whatever to get half a friggin' clue, if you know what I mean. Rightio guys, got it all cleaned up. It's all sitting there. Got to turn the... I was actually just thinking when I was doing the plasma, I didn't actually clean it up. So maybe it was because it wasn't like welding. You have to have a clean, surface. That might have been half the problem. Righto, better put this on, eh? Not too bad. That'll do the job. Not beautiful, but it's on there. Tell you what, I'm loving this thing. I just have the bloody welding cables hooked on down there. Don't have to have it hooked onto this. Just brilliant. I'll just give that a quick clean up. That'll do it. Right, so this should slide straight on. Boom. I don't know if you guys can see that, so that gives me just enough room up here. And I'm thinking I'll most probably drill a hole straight through there to secure this, because obviously I don't want this to be all jiggly wiggly every time I open the door with it. But I reckon that's pretty good. Rightio guys, I thought we're going ahead of the game. So what we've done is drilled a hole through the plastic part of the handle and then through that metal thing, and we've put in a nut which now holds that in place. A bolt, thank you. I was talking about making a hole in there and then a bit of a hole in the door. I think we're just gonna screw it on there, not worry about that, and I think it looks better anyway, seeing the end of the nozzle. Do you think?
I think so.
Yeah. All right, so we'll just screw that in and then we can bolt it to the door.
Job done.
That's it. Oh, I think we'll just
bash it
bash,
into the door.
bash it into the door. I
Love
think
a good bash it into the door.
exactly. So there you go. That's it. That's what. So just a pipe, bloody clamp, screwed in, simple, easy.
Perfect.
I did break one drill.
You
bit.
did. You did, but there is no blood, so
Yeah,
that
that's
is
it.
a win.
There it is. Broken drill bit. Righto, let's get it on the wall.
Let's.
Or the door.
The door. No, put it on the wall.
Yeah. Put it up there, bub. About there, you reckon? Take that away. So we'll just drill little holes.
I go through the door.
No. Should do it. Whack that up. Perfect. Love it when it all works, bub. Oh shit, is that going to go? No, they're only 35 mil. We'll find out. It's on there now. Oh shit, am I going to be able to get in on that one?
If you open the door.
Oh, that's better. Shit. One more and we're done. Booyah! Now we'll just shut the door. Love it! That is brilliant. Cool. And we beat 12 o'clock. Look at that. Not even close to bloody pumpkin time.
Not even close. You get another project done.
Well, there you go. That's it. That was we wanted to get that done. Cool. Brilliant, guys.
How was that, babes?
Oh, there was a little bit I went, whoa! That was good.
Yeah, I reckon we're getting real close to, we look,
Oh, yeah, it's up there.
you can see the, yeah, there it is. Brilliant, love it. And she did it.
Rightio, guys. Time to put the sign up. Oh, what do you reckon? Shit, is that straight?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh,
Not
Jesus.
now.
Wow. What the hell's going on? I might running out of battery. That'll do it.
Take two.
That's it. Whoop, this is okay. Right, so we're there. Right, now this might be where we'll swap over to the, what do they call that?
Hammer drill?
No, that's got hammer drill on it. What's the other thing? Oh. The rattle gun, I don't know. I said it last night. This thing. What do they call this, guys? What's it called, Nate?
I don't know.
You can't even think either. I can't for the life of me think what it is. That doesn't do anything either. That's weird, isn't it? Oh, Jesus, baby! That was that one I drilled too close to the edge. And see, that's why one of these is not always a good idea. That just went too hard. Up on the screen is what this thing's called. Impact driver. That's what I was trying to think of. Really? That's spinning. I reckon I've had that happen before. Righto guys, so we've got, that's a hex. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, whereas my other, I've got to invest in a set of these. Yeah. So the other one was spinning. How not to hang a sign. Oh, right.
So are you saying my tools are better than your tools?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Look at that, just brilliant. That's it, done deal. How to hang a, you're right.
Thought it was the dog.
How to hang a sign the hard way.
Looks alright though.
Yeah, it looks great. Rightio guys, just so you know, I'm running an external mic, not running the mic off the camera. That last bit of footage of me and Nate trying to hang this champion sign was using this particular mic that I've got on there at the moment. I'll show you it later. But there you go, look at that. So we get I think Nays, we've got there's going to be a tall one, a Dunlop tyres, one to go there. Delco batteries. What else? Oh, there's a few other ones. So remember, that's going to be a Shell Bowser. We'll have signs on this thing. I just love that. That just came up so well. It's functional, looks cool. So another thing that we're now going is that, which I've thought for a while, and I've just confirmed it with Nay. So this grass area here, so I've got the barbecue there. We're going to put bricks all the way along in a straight line all the way up to there. Those bricks there will come and be in there, and then it'll run all the way down to there, and then that'll all be stone that wraps around. I think that's a better option. It means that, see that barbecue there, I don't like, when I get the lawnmower out, I don't like to move it because I've got it all nice and level. So what I normally do is I get out the bloody the shears and I just cut the grass underneath that with that. So I think it'll work better having the rocks there. Cool. Rightio guys, so a bit of BB news and shit. Got myself a cup of coffee here. I'm trying to get, trying to catch up on all this stuff, and I know there's a shitload to get through. I'm going to pretty much try and skip over a lot of it without going into all the talky talk stuff. So Darren from the USA, and here is the, so he got the Suzuki DR650 from Nay that she made, and there it is in the man cave. Check it out. Bloody ripper, Darren. Now we've got Jules from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. He's got his 2018 Harley Sportster and a 2020 Harley Road Glide. Looking to get into a DR soon. And he's saying about quality, craftsmanship is top notch, with Nay doing the sign. Thanks so much. Picture of the man cave in progress. So that's his man cave. And if we scroll quickly in, there's the Harley Davidson and the Indian sign in the background there. Bloody ripper. Good stuff. Now we've got Pete here. So Pete's from England. Now, thought you might like an update on where the sticker you sent after arriving here in England. Came with a bike tour from Europe through France and Switzerland into Italy and on to Austria, Germany and Belgium, Luxembourg and France before heading home to Liverpool. Man, that's crazy that you guys can travel so many countries in, obviously a fairly short amount of time. So that photo that you're seeing, that's the Grimsel Pass between Switzerland and Italy. And he's put wrong one. Go up here, scroll in, and there is that keep on keeping on sticker. Bloody ripper, Pete, thanks. Now, no photo with this one. This was sent through to Nay because Steve bought some gotcha straps. And what he's saying is the 75 centimetre is the perfect length to put through front straps of backpack to stop slippage while riding. Pass on to Mark. Cheers, Steve. I tried this out. It's bloody brilliant. So if you've got a backpack or even a hydration pack that doesn't come with the straps that click together, because you know how these can be bloody flopping off. And this is the backpack that I use for when I go walking or hiking with Nay, and it doesn't have it. So he's saying that the gotcha, I mean these gotcha, you just use them for everything. But this was brilliant. I tried it out and I went, oh my God. So you just, it's a bit of a hack job. But if you've got a back, oh, for crying out loud, Mark, what are you doing? Now you're making this look. Can't dress myself. Whack that through there, clop it on there. Look at that. That is absolutely brilliant. So now they won't come off. Bloody crazy. Never ceases to amaze me all the things that you can do with these gotcha straps. I know I sell the bloody things, but I tell you what, they are just pretty good. Righto, so that was Steve. Thanks, Steve, that was an awesome tip. Wendelin. Now this is a big long write up in regards to this. Basically the thing is he's from Germany, doing the four corners of Germany, the third day or something. It's pissing down rain, the whole thing. He sets up his tent in the rain. It rains all overnight. He was having his breakfast in the morning and it's gonna rain all day. And he's thinking of packing up. He's got another 1,000 Ks to do before getting home. And he thinks, oh, I'll just bloody quit and I'll go home. He looks out here out of his tent and here's this sticker on his pannier. And if I zoom in, it's the keep on keeping on. I thought this is a really good story. I'd love to read the whole thing out, but and it just helped me. It motivated me. I thought about your videos, how much I laughed, and to be honest, how much I had a pain in my guts of how you fix your motorcycle. I'm a mechanic, so sometimes it's pretty interesting. Please stop using the Allen keys, use sockets. It will be much easier for you. So after I just did my job, packed up my stuff, drove these 1,000 kilometers through the rain. Bloody brilliant, and I just love that. That was such a cool thing that happened, and that sticker just given that, just that last bit of oomph to get the job done. Cool. Rightio guys, so now we're on to the out and about photos from the crew, and some of the guys obviously are from the crew, from those ones that we just seen. Gonna have to quickly zip through these because there's so many that were pending, and so these are going back a fair while as well. Out and about, out and about the back of Bendigo and Dalesford camping. Check that out. Look at that. That's a pretty cool setup, isn't it? Good old bearded lady, bourbon, whiskey, and cola. Look at that. Brilliant. Oh yeah, she got a bit icy. Look at that. Love it. Great stuff, Bezza. Wogga to Broken Hill and back the scenic route. And Carnage Road claims another. So look at that, that's crazy. Look, wow, out on the Hay Plains. Man, love it out there. Just that's a really cool drone shot. Brilliant. Oh, was there more? No, that's it. Desert Tan KLR. First bike with a 2018 KLR 650 in today's Man Cave Tuesday. Matt mentioned he was thinking of painting the bike Desert Tan. Well, I had the idea back then and figured I'd share some photos. As you can see, I had cheap bastard luggage. Yeah, look at that. Look at the seat on it. That's pretty bloody smicko. Brilliant. Oh, there he is. Cool. Love it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Out in the bloody sand. Brilliant. Cool. Post-COVID lockdown recreational rides. Well, limited recreational activities resuming here in Victoria, yet no camping allowed. The decision was made to go along and see as much of the great sights a short winter-like day would allow. There it is, look at that. So that's down on the Great Ocean Road, obviously doing the dirt tracks, and but it's down in that area. Most people know that area. Down below, or yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. There you go, look at that. Bloody cool as. Mini Sink Island, Delaware Water Gap. This is cool as shit. So Kevo, ahoy ahoy, took my Royal Enfield Himalayan Molly out on a scenic river ride and tested out my new pack raft to explore a small uninhabited island. Molly ready for some water sports? Check it out. So this is really cool. So he's jumped on a motorcycle, gone for a bloody ride, and then he's jumped on a boat. A pack raft, but a boat. And he's pointing to the island where he's heading to. And there it is there, look at that. Bloody awesome. And then what's he got? A cool looking Medusa tree. Cool day pirating on the water thanks to motorcycles. Absolutely, good on you. Out and about in Corongvale. So that's not too far from here. A couple of pics of the WR450F out and about near my property in Corongvale, Central Victoria. Now these were taken a year ago, April 2009. I am just getting back on bikes again now due to a bit of a whoopsie that happened 15 minutes after one of these photos was taken. I rode over a 10-foot wide table drain at about 80 kilometres an hour. I didn't see it until the last minute, slammed the front wheel into the opposite side and bounced out. Broke my wrist horribly from the force of the impact, but I didn't come off the bike. In brackets, don't actually know how I stayed on. Lucky, I guess. So there we go. It was all fun and games until somebody got hurt. Look at that. So this one shows half of Bunnings' screw section inserted into my wrist. Man, look at that. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Wow. So that was pretty good that, yeah, you got away with, I mean, that's a decent whack, isn't it? Man, I don't know. Yeah, crazy how you stay on it, but this is just how it goes sometimes. Yeah, cool. Rabbit patch track outside of Nudgee. Hey, look at this. Wow, he's well and truly deep in it there. Yeah, looks like a wet weekend there for sure. So we had a bit of a wet night over the weekend, which made getting out of camp a 4-hour hill climb. They are awesome photos. That's cool as. And they're the adventure rides that you just never forget. Brilliant. Bloody hell, guys, I need to... Righto, Tassie to Ayers Rock and back. A few pictures of a trip I did with the wife and a mate last year from Tassie to Ayers Rock and back via the Unadata track, all riding DR650s. Now look at that. Love the desert. One day I'll get to Ayers Rock. There they are, look at that. Brilliant. And you got the missus with you. Unbelievable. Northern Territory, look at that. Williams Creek Hotel, love that. Brilliant. That's awesome, isn't it? Cool. Thanks for sharing, man. Righto, Warburton, Victoria. Hi, Mark and crew. Of happy snaps of my mate Sam and myself on our Suzuki V-Strongs from our last little adventure in Warburton. Well, I'll tell you, you're not in the pictures. Yeah, that's a really cool picture. And you even copped a bloody, what do you call it? Pigeon. Nice shots. Yeah, Warburton's a pretty cool area there. Look at that, the V-Strom. Geez, they're a good looking bike now, aren't they? Excellent, thanks. Righto, from Prince Edward County, Ontario, Canada. There's another V-Strom with the keep on keeping on. Brilliant. Good on you, Grenville. How's that? Look at that for a track. Geez, that'd be, you just cruise through that, just bloody loving life. Brilliant. Oh, and he's got the only sticker you need. Keep on keeping on. What do we got? Thursday forestry ride. So it looks like a big group of guys bloody having fun in the forest. What's that? Beerburrum and Jimna State Forest in southeast Queensland. Perfect weather and great mateship. KTM 790, Africa Twin, 2 CRF 250s, and my trusty Himalayan. Hope you guys in Vic can get out riding soon. Bloody cool. Good on you, Alan. Righto, what do we got? Out and about in the shed. There's a Triumph sitting in there. Bloody great stuff, Dave. Oh, look at that. Stuck at home, but at least I'm out in the shed tinkering and watching Biker Bits videos. Almost as good as blasting around the bush on the Triumph. Good on ya. Rightio, exploring tracks near Delamere, South Australian. That's Richo. Brilliant. Richo, I've still got those bloody beers that I've got to do a happy hour on, man. I will get to it. It's been, freaking a year. Righto. Out before COVID put me into stage 3 locked. There's the old BMW. Right out on the favourite lake near Creswick called St George's. Lake reminds me of overseas. Brilliant. And we've got camp by the beach. Oh, this is Kev. Kev's a really good photography. So look, he's got all these bloody, he's got billies, and it's funny when you look closer at, yeah, he's got the shovel, the boots, the swag, the chair, water bottle in the background there. And this is what Kev's really good at doing, like that long exposure bloody stuff. Some of his photos that he does are just, absolutely awesome. Yeah, that's cool as. Good on you, Kev. Right, I think this is the last one, guys. Coffee break in the Adelaide Hills. I love that photo. That's just cool. It's got the bike, the big smile and grin of a face, and the old bloody flask, the coffee flask. Brilliant. Cheers. So that's Davin. It's amazing how much more you appreciate the small things when you're on a bike. This was just out of Strathbool, I don't know, South Australia, a town. Looks like that bloke's having a pee on the fence. He's zipping around on the bikes. Brilliant. Love it. I love that photo. That's awesome. Actually, I'm going to right click on that. I'm going to go save image as, put it on my desktop. Where's my desktop? There, save that. I'm going to do something with that photo. That's brilliant. Love it. Righto, I think that's it, guys. Just click on this last one. Well, there's heaps more. No, that's it. That's it. I've got them all bloody done. Brilliant. Cool. Righto, back to the Man Cave. Well, there you go, guys. That's Man Cave Tuesday. Done and dusted for another week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Rightio, remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.